I'm Donna Collins, and happy Dia de Muertos, or Day of the Dead. The movie Coco is one of my favorites, and it depicts this wonderful Mexican holiday better than anything. I just adore it. So I thought it'd be a fabulous day to show you a churro toffee recipe. Now, since it was introduced in 2018 at Disneyland, it has been one of the top treats sold at the parks. Everybody loves it. So it's toffee that is dipped in white chocolate and then sprinkled with cinnamon sugar. So I'm going to show you a really super simple recipe that you can make at home. There's a couple ways you can do it. I'm going to make it out of this tin foil. This will be my little pan. I'd say it's about 10 by 15. Just got a piece of tin foil and folded up the edges to make a little pan. Or what I did for a recent party is I made little individual squares out of this silicone mold. I took one of my little cookie scoops and I put in individual batches of toffee, cooled it in the silicone, popped them out, and then dipped them in the white chocolate, sprinkled them with cinnamon sugar, and it was a wonderful dessert. So let me show you what we have. You're going to need a pound of butter. That is 4 sticks of butter and 2 cups of white sugar and a teaspoon of salt. We're going to put it in a heavy saucepan and you're going to cook it on medium heat for about 10 minutes. But the one key that you need is this, a candy thermometer. You cannot make candy without a candy thermometer. So we're going to cook it until it's 285 degrees, and that usually takes about 10 minutes. So you can put it in about the 8-minute mark and see how what the temperature is on your toffee. Okay, so let me show you how it's done. Okay, so after stirring constantly for the last 10 minutes, we're going to go ahead and dump it into our faux pan. Make sure it's nice and even all the way to the ends. Okay, so we have kind of let our toffee set for about 2 minutes, and in the meantime, I put in the microwave 8 ounces of white baking chocolate. I use Ghirardelli. You can also use those melting wafers. You can use a package of those, and then this is just going to go right on top of our toffee. I'm going to go ahead and spread it evenly over. I'm just going to dump it on here. And get a knife, smooth it on top. And since it's set up a little bit, you're not going to be gouging your toffee and moving it around. So this just goes on really smooth. Try and get it as evenly as possible. Make sure you coat everything, all the sides. Now, if you are going to be making individual squares of toffee like they make at Disneyland, after about 2 minutes of the toffee setting up, you can go ahead and start cutting your squares with a plastic knife. And then you're going to have to go over it about 5 or 6 times to make sure the toffee moves where you want it to move. So this version, I'm doing a really quick and easy way. Because what we're going to do after this is we're going to spread the cinnamon sugar. So I used about half a cup of white sugar with a teaspoon of cinnamon, and mix that up, and then we're just going to sprinkle it right here on top of our white chocolate. Yum, yum. Make sure it gets everywhere. Perfect. Now we're going to have to put this in the refrigerator for about 40 minutes to make sure that it sets up all the way, and then we're going to break it into pieces. Okay, so our toffee has been in the refrigerator for about 40 minutes, and has set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it. I'm just gonna use a regular old kitchen dinner knife and break it with the butt. So this is fun. Try and make it into bite-sized pieces. There we go. So here are our finished churro toffees. I always love to give mine to friends and family and neighbors. And so I kind of dressed it up. I put them in some cute little cellophane bags, and I made some yarn pom-poms and tied them around the bags, and I will give these as gifts today. So I hope you enjoy this and try this recipe. It's really easy and it tastes delicious. So I'll see you next time. Thanks.